Good morning. In this short video, I want to look into the first effort at programming Newton's method. You'll remember that in Newton's method, you start off with some initial estimate of the solution of f of x equals 0, and you obtain a new estimate by calculating x minus f of x divided by f prime of x. If necessary, you then repeat this process. Let's look at the case where f of x is x squared minus 5, starting at x equals 3. Fortran was one of the first programming languages. As such, it has a lot of baggage. In the very first version of Fortran, someone thought it would be a good idea to have default data types. For this reason, in the original Fortran, any variable whose name started with the letter A through H or O through Z was automatically assumed to be real, and everything else was assumed to be integer. Very quickly, people found out that this was not a good idea at all. The implicit none statement turns that off, which is good. Also, this means you have to explicitly tell the computer what all of your variables' data types are, which some people find tiresome. On the other hand, it is good insurance to prevent errors. I'm going to have a loop. I'm going to do several steps of Newton's method, so I'll have to have an integer index I. I'm also going to need a variable to store the estimates of my solution in. I'm going to be overwriting the old solution with the new estimate for now, so I'll just have a real variable x. This is going to be the most simple-minded version of this problem that I can possibly do. I'm not going to do anything at all sophisticated. I'll initialize x, then I'm going to go around in a loop. Since this is just for illustrative purposes, I'll go around 10 times. For each loop iteration, I'm going to replace the current value of x with the Newton update. What goes in the parentheses that gives the top of the fraction is the function value. What goes on the bottom of the fraction is the derivative of x squared minus 5, which is 2x. I need to have some sort of output or the other, so at each step I'll print out the value of index I and also the value of the most recent estimate for x. I will go around, do this 10 times, printing out I and x, and that'll be the end of my program. I haven't made any typos, which is almost unbelievable, but now we'll run it. And if you'll recall, the square root of 5 is about 2.236, so this is good. This is the first, most primitive version of this program. I can improve on it a number of ways, but as I'm keeping these videos short, this is all it's going to be in this one. Coming up next, functions. Also, maybe arrays so that we could store these calculations as we're going along. In the meantime, I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you again soon.